Hey guys, what's up? It's Savannah again, and I'm wearing the same shirt because I wanted to do two of these in one day and just upload them. I'm not going to edit it like I said in the last video because I just want to get this done. I have an appointment at 3, so I'm going to just make it quick. I have a pretty big book haul for you today. Let me read. Let me count how many there are. So there's like around 11 books, and they are in no particular order. So I'm just gonna do it. So the first book that I got was when I went to Gunnison with my family. Gunnison is in Colorado, and we go every single year. And we went to this little mini bookstore, and I didn't want to just not get a book from there, even though they didn't have like a really good selection. So I just picked out a book that I have seen around. Haven't really heard anything about it, but I decided to get it. If I don't, I'll try it. If I don't like it, then I'll pass it on to somebody else, sell it or something. And that is The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. And I guess it's just like about gifted children looking for special opportunities. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it, but yeah, I got that. The second book I got is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. It's not the hardback, but it still has the picture in it. And I am really, really, really excited about this book because it was one of the top books of the summer. People really enjoyed it. And I think it's like a really good summer book, so I'll probably read that in the summer. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna save that one for last. I got The Retribution of Mara Dyer, so I have completed my Mara Dyer trilogy by Michelle Hodkin, and I am more than halfway through this. I bought this a while ago. I usually fly through the Mara Dyer trilogy. Like, I flew through the first two books, but there's just something about this one. Like, I'm not really enjoying it as much as I did the first two. The first two are really, really good. But we'll see how it turns out in the end. If you guys don't know what the Mara Dyer trilogy is, you need to read it. It's, they don't know if it's like psychological. I don't know if it's psychological or if it's like supernatural yet. They don't know. I don't know if she's like actually crazy or if these things are actually happening. So that's just something I need to find out when I finish the book. I went to Barnes & Noble a couple days ago, and I got 3 books. First one being The Merciless by Danielle Vega. I've heard that this was a good horror book. I think that's what I heard. And it's cute. It has, my boyfriend has that tattoo right here. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about this. I love horror books, which explains these 3 books right here. Second one is Sanctum. I read the first one, which was Asylum, and it was alright. It's kind of like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's not great, but they're quick reads. They're good for Halloween, and I'm a few chapters and I'm like, I'm right there. The next book I got, I read part of this book when I picked it up from the library, but I was like really slow when I was reading it, so I didn't have I kept having to renew it, but then I ran out of all my renewals, so I just decided that I would buy it myself, and I got really lucky because I got it for really cheap. It was only $6, and it's hardback. It's in really good condition, and it's from Barnes & Noble. It's Night Film by Marisha Pessel. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is a mystery, like psychological thriller type thing, and I read about halfway through it, and I had to stop and take it back to the library, so I'm probably going to have to restart it, and I can just start at my own pace now, which is great. I think everybody already knew that I bought Hollow City. Probably not, because I haven't been keeping up with my YouTube channel. So this is Hollow City by Ransom Riggs, and I read the first book of this series, and I loved it. This is one of my favorite, like, picture books where it has, like, pictures in it. I know there's a few that are coming out like that now, and this one's the best, in my opinion. I finished Throne of Glass this year, which I started the series, which is one of my resolutions, one of my reading resolutions was to start that series, and I did, and I'm really excited about that. Really proud of myself. I didn't think I'd ever get around to it, so I bought Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I haven't read it yet, which is really sad, but I will get around to it because the first one was really good. I also started the Lunar Chronicles trilogy, which is one of my other resolutions because I bought the first book a while ago, and I never got around to it because I just buy books and don't read them for some reason. So I got Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and then I also got Cress, and then I'm going to wait for Winter to come out on paperback, which I don't understand why people like buy the hardbacks when paperbacks are just as fine. You just got to be careful with them, man. The last book I got, I'm really excited about. When I saw this, like, floating around, I immediately needed it, so I got it, and it is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I am halfway through this book. Bought it about a month ago. I'm a really slow reader, especially since I've been really busy lately. Like, I work open to close at Pizza Hut all the time, so I'm really slow when I read, but I read every night. I try, and this is just great. If you guys don't know what Illuminae is, it's like made up of a bunch of reports and journal entries and like chat rooms, and it's sci-fi, so it's really good. You just have to read it. But anyways, that's the last of my book haul. I will keep up on this, especially now that I've got my life together. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment, give me feedback, tell me what I could do better. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate you watching. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.